In this lecture, we'll study hooks. We'll learn about hooks. So let's visit React.JS tutorial website to see how hooks work. Alright, so in React.JS, they are having two components, which are class-based components and function-based components. So talking about class-based components is like you're writing any function in the class-based component, then you convert the class into a function, and then after that you have to use this function, but not for functional-based components. It's not having this complication. So by using these functions, you can use them under the hooks. Alright. So this thing is much more simplified when we have hooks. So many of the developers are moving from class-based components to functional-based components because in this one, you just need to write a few lines of code and you won't have complications. So basically, we're having like many hooks. For example, I'm on the React.js official website here, and in this one, it's having a useState hook and many other hooks like the useEffect, useNavigator. So they are having pre-built hooks, and you can also make your own hooks. Okay, so I'll explain it to you, and I'll provide you some practical examples as well regarding how they work. Hooks are mostly written on top of something. So for example, you make any function. If you want to use useState in this one, then you cannot define it in it. You can only use it under the top of the function. So you have to define the hooks which are under, and after defining the functions which are under, you will use the hooks in them. So for example, if I write state, update state, and defined useState, you have to make sure that when you initialize the useState, you can import it from the React. So in the next lecture, I'll tell you about that with the help of useState, like how we manage it within the state. So talking about the useEffect, we are having two arguments in it, functions and dependency. I'll talk about them all in the next lecture.